independently at that time, and when I left the label, so
hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. Hope your day is going on beautifully well. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So Wizkid and Banky news has been around since like yesterday. Some people have come out to say this is what actually went down. Some interviews Wizkid did some time ago has surfaced where Wizkid was saying that he left Banky EME with 0 naira. He even had his friend who was going to confirm this gist. Okay, so continue watching this video to the end. You're going to see the clip where Wizkid said that, and also where Banky said he was disappointed at Wizkid. Then some of their friends have come up to say how Wizkid suffered with Banky, that he made himself, that Banky didn't make him. But I don't think that's true, because everybody knows that it was Banky that took Wizkid up. However, it went down from there. You know, we're not so sure, but you can't take the fact that he helped you when you needed it the most. Okay, so that's one thing you don't have to forget. So listen to this interview and tell me what you think. So he said, I literally left EME with 0 naira and I was Wizkid. This was what he said, that it was time for him to leave and he had to take the bold step. Now listen to the interview.
like, yeah, I'm thankful to God, man.
So you're writing that you're about to leave that label to go out and do everything independently?
Yeah, independently at that time. And when I left the label, it was so crazy. Like, nobody really knows that story. My boy Baz is with me right here. He knew the story. Like, I literally had to leave with 0 naira. Like, I left,
Really?
and I was Wizkid. Like, I had to leave like with 0, because I was just like, man, I can't keep doing this, man. You know what I mean? It was a great time of my life, because I'm thankful to bankyw for everything it's done for me. But you know, at a certain point, artists will definitely want to, like, you know, get to a stage where you want to progress and move forward. So like, album after I released that album, I remember, man, my boys just this thing, man. Listen, I'm gonna tour the world with this song.
Recall that this whole thing came to light again after Banky and the wife had an interview with Ebuka on The Bounce, and Ebuka asked Banky this question: if he was disappointed that Wizkid didn't show up for his wedding. Then this guy, samklef, is a producer, has also come out to, he has one or two things to get off his chest with regards to how Banky treated him. And he actually said Banky asked Wizkid in front of him to take out his name from Bakurumo. You know that Wizkid song, Bakurumo song, that he was part of people who produced it, but he was told to yank off his name, that he was humiliated, that Wizkid actually suffered with EME, and nobody knows that at some point he wasn't even angry at Wizkid when he does things, that is because of how Banky has treated him. So this is what samklef has been over everywhere ranting about.
Go back, stranger. Ooh, people need help. No, don't be Wizkid, no, Wizkid. Ah, shout out to Wizkid though. Wizkid suffer. When I don't know what that boy don't go through. Me myself at the point I be get issue with Wizkid. I don't go blame the boy. So now the way Banky said, Wizkid come up for EME with anger. Where they won't even threaten to say they go beat Banky. Banky now they do interview, they sweet mouth the story. Because you don't call your friend, you don't tell your friend how you go ask you question. Come my live show, make I ask you deep question. Make I ask you, say, why you tell Wizkid, make it come on my name for Pakurumo for my present? Why were you humiliating me? Why did you? Because they break me. Me where I come give una my all in all. Una break me for industry. People go they laugh me. Samklef career is this. Samklef career is that. Why Samklef no praise for Wizkid? Now the same una go Twitter, go they tweet. Me, I never even rise. I just do one video, Molo.
Okay, that's what the guy said. He said a lot of things. How he's going to claim his loyalty back, that Banky has reached out to him, that nobody's taking his money. He actually said Banky shouldn't use his money for elections. So just here is the interview that caused this all this buhaha that started up, and you see how Wizkid even responded to this interview. which personally I think it was rude of him, because at least Banky deserved some respect and Banky didn't call him out actually. So this is the interview Banky had with Ebuka.
Were you disappointed he wasn't at your wedding?
Was I disappointed he wasn't at the wedding? I was. But I think, maybe he, I know he tried. Because there was a show that a lot of the artists, I think it was One Africa.
Yeah, I think they were in Dubai or something.
They were in Dubai, yes.
Like a couple of
Banky just said he was very honest with the question. Were you disappointed? He said yes, he was. And still even made some excuse for Wizkid, saying he was at event, he had an event at the time and all. So he didn't even come out to say anything negative. Wizkid is not in fashion of responding to people or interviews. He usually, no matter how you call him out, he's never going to come to answer you. But we're surprised when he came out to answer in, to me, a rather rude way, because I mean there's no respect in that. That is what I think. So Wizkid came out to say, laughing out loud, to the interview that was trending, Ebuka, were you disappointed Wizkid wasn't at your wedding? He asked Banky. Banky said what he just said, and all Wizkid could say was laughing out loud. What do you think? Do you think that was a bit off? I honestly, at this point, I would rather he had just kept quiet like he used to do, than having to say laughing out loud on this particular topic. So, well, you don't tell a grown adult what to do. What's your opinion? Do you think this was rude or it was disrespectful? Daniel in Twitter, this guy actually has response to everything that happens. He advises celebrity. He's now known for his unsolicited advice. So he said, this is what he said: Wizkid, it is very unfair of you not to attend Banky's wedding if you were an invitee, because he literally made you who you are today, and despite all that happened in the past, you still owe him a lot. Furthermore, replying laughing out loud to Banky's positive remark about you is rude. Act respectfully. Daniel always comes out with his advice that he's not known for giving advices that are not asked for. So people have also made fun of the whole thing. Some people, this one said, see what Banky made Wizkid do. If you're Wizkid, you go laughing out loud too. This is an old clip where Wizkid was performing, and he gave this dance that people always use it to make instances with regards to Wizkid. So remember in the past, Wizkid actually said, my answer to everything is laughing out loud or okay, chop life, I beg. This guy does not even care. Only when he grants interview that you hear his opinion on issues they ask him, and he always carefully answers them. So maybe this is where the laughing out loud came out from, because this is what his mantra is. Guys, what do you think about this whole buhaha? Do you think Wizkid was disrespectful? What is your thoughts?